Hi peeps, on the juice today because it's sweaty and hot again and I'm inside because I've been in the garden a little bit this morning. Went to the cheap shop with Finn and got him some big, the chunky chalks so he can scribble in the garden on the paving. I think they were £1, but he held the bag on the way home. He's so cute. He went in the shop and he was like, I said, pay the lady, and he was like, can I have a bag please? So they give him his own little bag. And he walked off down the street with it. And as he walked out, he went, bye everybody. It's like, yes, when you're in a good mood. But he's just had a strop in the garden. So he's gone for sleep because he's all sweaty and hot. I hate when the weather's like this because I've been going to bed a bit later but waking up early. But I think it's the heat. And I've just decided to sit in and have some juice because I can't stand the heat. I really can't. I love it, being a sunny day. But I like to sit in the shade because I just can't deal with it. I'm all like this on the back of my neck. When my hair used to be down here, I was like, ugh, and it's still can't cope with it. And my hair's short, but I'm just having a bit of a chill because I've just had a quick tidy up. Friends coming around after for a brew. I just thought I'd have a quick chat because I think I'm going to come back tonight because I've decided. I know I've said this a million times before, but I know there's a lot of people who do this, and it's a natural thing that we do. Losing motivation for it, whether you've got kids or not, though I think it's harder with kids, especially young ones, because they want you and stuff. If you've got older ones, it's not so bad, but the exercising malarkey I've been going on about, I have lost a few pounds. I know I've lost a couple of pounds again, but I haven't weighed myself because it's the time of the month. I hate saying that, if there's like men watching, because it's like the time of the month, and I never weigh myself when it's time of the month, but I'll wait till the end of this week. But I've decided, because Finn is going to nursery in September for the end of the, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the end of the week sort of thing, I've decided, right, Janine, you've got to get a grip of your exercising because my arms are not feeling as bad. They're not brilliant, but they're not feeling as bad as they were. Still haven't been to the doctors. I'm so naughty. I do need to go and have a checkup. And I need to exercise, and I know I need to exercise. Like I said, it is harder. It is harder as you get older, and even if it's just a little bit a day. And I've decided I've got to do a bit a day because I just fall off the wagon. And there's no point sitting there moaning if you, like I do, if you're feeling a bit, I need to lose weight if you're not doing anything about it. My eating's not that bad. Yes, I have introduced a little bit of meat in my diet again, but it's only a bit. It's not, like I said, it's not like I've gone, oh, meat. I'm just saying. But it's the exercise, and I really did love my kettlebells, but like I said, when my arms were feeling a bit weak or whatever it was, I felt like I wasn't enjoying it as much because I didn't feel like I could swing them or lift them properly. But I've decided to get back on that book because I lost weight with it before, and even though I've done it before last year, whenever it was, said I was doing it, things happen, and like Finn's a little bit older now. He's a bit more nosy at things, like when I was doing yoga. I'm not sure I pulled myself in that, but I couldn't have pulled myself in that. He'd get things out, so I don't want him messing with weights for a start, because if he picks one of them kettlebells up and drops it on his foot, he'll have a broken foot. So then I have the problem with, we used to do it in the evenings. And when I used to childmind, when all the kids went home before Finn, I used to get on it straight away. When the kids had gone about, say, 6:30 or something, get that out of the way, have a shower, and then put tea on. But now I'm like, I hate it in the afternoon like now, because it's like, if I exercised, if Finn would have his tea, Tyler's a bit like, has it in his bedroom, he has been coming down a couple of times, trying to get us to do it together. But then Finn's having his tea on his own, because I won't have it then, because I normally like to exercise early, and I still think it would be sort of digested. I don't know. But I used to do my exercising first and have my tea later. And then say I wanted to come on YouTube filming or watching or tidying up Finn's toys and stuff. It just gets later and later, so I'm thinking, well, Janine, if you actually got in bed earlier, because I go to bed about 12 o'clock at the latest, normally it might be 12:30. On a bad night, it could be 1, but it's not normally 1. I don't say I'm definitely asleep by then. It takes me a bit to get to sleep, but especially when it's hot. But say midnight, I've really got to knock it on the head now. So if I went to bed at the latest at 11, and if I got up for 6:30, even if I got a good solid 6 hours, 7 hours, I'd be fine. Most people don't get that. And Finn is good at going to sleep, you know. He doesn't get out of his bed now. He's in a big boy's bed anyway. So I'm thinking if I could try and start it this week and get in a routine. So by September when he goes to school, it's not going to be a new routine. It's just going to be something I'm automatically doing. So when it comes to the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be up. I'll have exercised. I can have a shower. I can get washed and dressed. Hopefully, half of this will be when Finn's still asleep. This is what I'm thinking. And then I can get up and make his dinner for nursery. Or he's having hot dinners, can't remember. Or whatever. Getting him ready for nursery. So I know he's ready, and then we've got time to walk, because walking to his nursery is going to take me about, with Finn walking, in a buggy a bit quicker, which might have to start off in a buggy. See how long it takes. About in a buggy probably 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes me walking at a good pace. Walking with him without his buggy, about bloody 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, I don't know. You know what little kids are like, toddlers, they stop at everything. He wants to go that way, he wants to go this way, but leave himself enough time, half an hour, 30 minutes to get there. That's a little bit of extra exercise as well. And then later on, you know, hopefully I'll be doing some nails by then, so I can get some people in, or, you know, whatever I'm doing. And then when I go and collect him, we're walking back. Obviously, he's going to have a little play. I can spend some time with him. Tea time. I can have tea with him. And then I've got time after he's gone to bed to, you know, tidy up a bit around the house and then chill out. Where otherwise I'd be like, oh my God, I've got to exercise for 40, 45 minutes, get a shower and then do this. And I think I'll be knackered. So I know sometimes it's hard to get out in the morning, but I think I'd rather get it out of the way in the morning. And then I know that the rest of the day, I haven't got it on my mind that I'm exercising, I've got to exercise after, because I've had the thing where as well, if I do somebody's nails in the afternoon, in the evening, sorry, because I do a couple of friends now, then I'm always thinking, oh God, they're coming round. If I'd have done my exercise in the morning, I would have got it out of the way. But now I'm not exercising, because by the time they've gone, I don't feel like doing it. So I've missed a day, and that's how I start missing days off and falling off exercising. But I really, 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 really want to get my exercising down this year, and I want to lose this last stone and a bit. And I know I've kept saying it, but I've got to do it, because it's just making me miserable. You know what it's like, girls, guys, when, you know, but it's my fault. I've got to do it myself. There's no point, you know, looking at other people or this, that, and even thinking, oh, I can't do it. I can do it because I've done it before. So I'm just trying to go on YouTube, trying to find inspiration. You know, if you look on Instagram and find inspiration in pictures and people, you know, from where they were and how much they've lost and exercising and stuff. And it does make you feel better, because I have been feeling a little bit down lately with, like I said, everything going on. And a few things going on in my personal life that I'm not that too pleased about. Not dead bad stuff, just people upsetting me. Because, like I said, I am an emotional person. I can get upset or think into things too much where they do upset me. And I can wallow in it a little bit, but you know me. I do just think, oh, think about something else and, you know, got to be positive. But you do have them days where you just think, don't know why I'm letting things get to me. But with exercising and eating healthily, it does help. So that's what I start doing. And what I start doing, the meals that you can prep in the freezer bags. And you put all the ingredients inside and put them in the freezer. And then basically all you do is slow cooker meals. Throw them in the slow cooker. You know, for when he goes to school and stuff. But what I start getting into that sort of routine for doing stuff now. Like I said, Tyler isn't at school, so it's not like running around after him. But I'm going to be getting in the motions of Finn. I know he's only going to nursery and it's only going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I need to start setting myself that sort of organisation thing. So when it comes to it, I don't want to leave it till September and be like, oh, I've got to do this and then not fall off it, but don't know if you understand what I mean. I want to get it in motion now. So it's like, it's not really a change when it comes to September. Yeah, so, and my nail, oh, my hand, my nail channel that I said I'm doing, I don't know how I'm going to do that in a minute because I need to get, I did have one, a Gorilla tripod thing of a tripod, you know, if I'm showing you designs, but I might have to try and do it on here, but like I said, I think I've asked this question before, how do I get more storage on my phone? Can I get, because I'm sure I've had a storage card in it before, it's not done anything. Someone said Facebook takes up a lot of storage, because I'd like to film for like at least 20 minutes, well 15 minutes or something on my camera without it conking out if I was doing nails, if I was showing a design or showing someone how I do things. I don't know. Like I said, I'm really bad with technology, really crap. I'm sure Tyler put an SD card storage thing in it, whatever they're called, ages ago, and it didn't do anything. So I don't know if anyone knows, or I don't know. I seem to be able to just film for like 2 minutes and that's it. That's crap. Because it is a better camera on my phone, so I could do it off my phone, but I don't know. Or is a certain thing you can plug into your camera, into your phone, that gives you more storage if it's plugged in now? Don't know. Let me know. But I think I'll probably come back tonight just as a quickie because I'm going to do my exercising later, which I'm glad because it'll be cooler. But I would have, like I said, I'm going to do them in the mornings, but I knew I wasn't going to do it this morning. Not an excuse, it's just because the other night when Finn got his bed, well, he's had his new bed for a couple of days, his big boy bed, he goes in his bed all right and he just sits there reading and he'll lie down or he'll just get a book and sit there. He won't get out of bed or try to get out of bed or, you know, come downstairs or anything, but it was dead quiet and it was about 8:30. I'm sure it was about 8:30. He normally goes to bed at 6 and he normally goes to sleep, and I know that's quite early for a little one, but he just does. And I don't mind if he just sits there in bed anyway, but I really did think he was asleep at that time. And I went in, he was just sat there, he went, "Hi, Mummy." And I was like, "Ah, you're going to sleep now." Give him his blanket, because he asked for his blanket, his babum, he calls it. Because if he hasn't got that, he definitely won't go to sleep, because he cuddles that. So he had that, and then he just lay down. And he went to sleep, and then, because it's warm, and I went to bed that night, it was warm, and I normally sleep with earplugs in, because I don't live in a main road, but we get cars cutting through, and at the weekend you can hear people coming back from the pub and stuff, just little stupid things annoy me and keep me awake. And if Tyler's on his keyboard, I can hear it tapping. I know that sounds daft, but I can. It annoys me. It has to be deadly silent. So I only had one. So I just couldn't get to sleep. So was that? I think that was Sunday. No, what day is it today? Monday. Yeah. So no, what day is it today? Monday. Is it Monday today? Oh yeah. Well, the other day I don't know. And the next morning I was absolutely knackered. And Finn decided to get up at 5:30. I thought because he's gone to bed later. Oh, never mind. He'll get up later. Never happens like that though, does it? It was 5:30. I was like, there's no way I'm getting up at 5:30. So I told him to lie down, and I think he went to sleep or read a book. I don't know, for another hour. I don't think he's got the gist that he can get out of bed because he has that thing up on the side. So I was just knackered. So it was Sunday I was knackered. Yeah. So today I thought if I get a chance to have a little bit of a lie, I will, which I did, because he woke up again, but he went back down or he read a book. So I thought, right, well, I'm not going to make an excuse and think, oh, well, I missed it this morning, because I knew for definite I wouldn't be doing it at 6:30 this morning because I was tired from that, the heat and everything. So I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm not going to put it off or say I'm not doing it, I'll do it tomorrow. Because the book, when you do it, starts on a Monday. You follow your days. If you started on a Tuesday, you probably get mixed up somewhere. But I'm definitely going to do it tonight, and I'll probably pop back later and have a little chat about it, see how my arm was, and stuff. I'm going to have to start watching some workout YouTubers and stuff. It just gets me a bit motivated to think, come on, you know, because at the end and that's why another reason why I want to do it in the morning as well. Because you know, at the end of the night, when you put the kids to bed and that's the last thing you want to do is you think, oh God, what an exercise. But I will do it tonight, because I know the first one in the book on the first week you start is not a dead long one. It's only about 15-20 minutes, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I think that's my plan. Because I get a bit distracted now, because you ever watch yourself back on video, like sometimes I think, oh, I think I've lost a few pounds, and you watch yourself and you're like, oh my god, I look massive on there, but I do know that the camera adds a couple of pounds, whatever it is. So yeah, I just need to get more organised with myself and everything in the next couple of months, running up to September, so I feel a bit more organised with everything. Me, my life, thing going to nursery, you know, meal prepping, and you know, sort myself out for my job and stuff. Because, like I said, I'm getting a bit anxious, though I'm wanting to do it, but it is a scary thing, you know, to think. I don't know. Oh yeah, and just like I was saying about my nail channel, so. And the reason why I want to do it on my phone as well, because you can see my nails better on that camera. If I'm trying to show you what I've done, I'll film it for people who are interested in nails. It's not going to be that good on here unless I've got my fake ring light and I have to do it in really good daylight maybe. But yeah, I'll see about that. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you later. Bye.